to Monday. Welcome to CT Style. If you're just joining us, I'm Teresa Dufour.
And I'm Ryan Christopher. It's 9 o'clock and happy Columbus Day.
A lot of people have the day off.
Yeah.
So we're glad you're spending part of the day with us.
Thank you so much. Later on in the show today, communications expert Steve Rohr is going to stop by and weigh in all about communication between men and women. And who could have used that last night?
Oh, I think our two presidential candidates probably, huh?
That could be.
Some of you might have stayed up late to watch the debates.
Absolutely.
About 90 minutes. This is what's brewing this morning.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, we got
croissant there.
New animation. I know. Do we get croissants? Where's the food?
No, we
Where's
just get
the coffee?
An animation,
Nothing,
I think.
huh? Okay.
But
well,
anyway, we were letting you know about the presidential debates last night. It is the second of 3, so you have one more chance to watch.
Yes.
The nominees kind of attacked each other on policy and each other's personal controversies. You can take a look at some video in case you did miss it. At the end, the town hall style debate, there was one last question, giving them a chance to kind of end on a friendly note.
I respect his children. His children are incredibly able and devoted, and I think that says a lot about Donald. I don't agree with nearly anything else he says or does, but I do respect that.
I will say this about Hillary. She doesn't quit. She doesn't give up. I respect that. I tell it like it is. She's a fighter. I disagree with much of what she's fighting for. I do disagree with her judgment in many cases, but she does fight hard, and she doesn't quit, and she doesn't give up, and I consider that to be a very good trait.
So it's interesting, Teresa, because for once it seems Donald kind of took the high road there, whereas Hillary kind of threw a low blow there, saying I respect his kids.
I guess. I mean, he did come up with something, though,
yeah.
right?
And they ended with a handshake, because at the beginning they didn't even shake hands. They just kind of gave each other a little head nod. But what do you respect about me? I mean, we should. This is an opportunity for us to share some love here.
You are a very hard worker.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You get up bright and early, dark and early, and you work all day.
You sound just like Donald. And I was going to say, I respect your child. I respect
you
Dante.
Like Dante. That's great.
He eats all organic baby food. I think he's an outstanding young man. You know.
Thank you for that.
Very welcome.
And I'll shake your hand to that. Very
Shake
good.
to that. Hey,
all right.
This next photo, it's a little bit ironic with the topic we were just talking about, a symbol of our freedom, possibly feeling a little stuck. Take a look at this. A bald eagle.
It's a bald eagle. It's lucky to be alive. It got stuck in a grill of a car in Florida. Now, the bald eagle was rescued, though, after the motorist pulled over and called for help. Clay County Sheriff's deputies, that's where it happened in Florida, and fire rescuers turned the eagle over to the wildlife sanctuary there, and they saved him, so that's great.
Excellent news.
What are the chances that happens?
I know, hard to believe. But
you had something happen like that last week.
Yes, a little bit of a different outcome, but we won't get too into that, okay?
What animal was it again?
Moving on, we don't have to talk about that, okay? Now most people know that carrying your wife over the threshold means good luck for a new marriage. Were you carried over?
No, actually, I don't think I was.
All right, well, in Maine, carrying your wife over an obstacle course with logs and hurdles and sand traps, all that kind of good stuff. Apparently that is the thing to do up there, because there's a Maine husband and wife that are winners of the North American Wife Carrying Championship.
Oh, he's not very gentle about it.
Look at the pose, too. That's non-traditional.
Whoa!
Oh!
Yikes, that had to hurt.
A little spill there, huh? Elliot and Gianna's Story of Westbrook will bring home 11 cases of Goose Island Oktoberfest beer and about $700 because they beat out 40 other couples to take home the prize. And I hear somebody else here in studio kind of had a similar ordeal
We were
today.
talking about this morning, so Gil tried to...
There
look
at that.
Is. That's what happens on Good Morning Connecticut.
Pretty impressive. So if
it's
you
that CrossFit really paying off, I guess.
That's what it must be. I mean, that's impressive, but I think I can top that.
Oh.
You want to see? Come on, Tom Scrow. Here, let's go. Ready?
There you go.
Ryan, you are so strong.
Okay. You're holding on a little too tightly, Tom. Okay, get out of there.
Right over the threshold,
Got
right?
a little weird there. Okay, anywho, Dancing with the Stars is on tonight.
Is he heavy? He's in good shape.
Very fit man, yeah.
All right, Dancing with the Stars is on, as we mentioned, which leads us to a very special contest to Brazil and Argentina, courtesy of Big Y World Class Market.
Should we dance now? Should we bring Tom over to dance with us? Probably not. The grand prize winner is going to receive a 6-night dream vacation, 3 nights in Brazil, 3 nights in Argentina, booked through Janet Lewis of Largay Travel and Marnella Tours.
Round-trip airfare from New York to Rio de Janeiro and dance lessons are included.
Very nice.
Right, the value of the trip, $8,000.
What, for real?
That's true. You are not eligible to win, though.
But you are. Every week, one lucky person is also going to win a $100 Big Y gift card. All you have to do is head on over to WTNH.com and click on that contest page for your chance to win our prize valued at $8,000.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm out of breath after that whole
It's very
lift
exciting
ordeal
stuff,
there.
huh?
Yeah.
Catch your breath. I'll read this one. In this morning's cruise in Connecticut, you were working with some wood.
Yeah. Wood carvers.
Woodworkers.
Very well put there. The Connecticut Wood Carvers Association, they're sculpting natural works of art one notch at a time, Teresa. And I recently stopped by the Connecticut Forest and Park Association in Middlefield. Take a look. So Leo, how long have you been wood carving?
Approximately 70 years.
So did you start before you were born or what?
I started during World War II. Well, I prefer either an available type of wood, which around here is white pine.
Now, this type of woodworking goes back centuries. Most farmhouses had shave horses. We used them for skinning our sticks.
The walking stick program that we've developed with the Connecticut Forest and Park Association, and we've done walking sticks for their 5K walk and run. This stick in my hand is the stick that kicked off the whole program. When my daughter was diagnosed with MS, I completed it, and shaft is twisted because of the full disease of the MS.
So what do you call this creation here?
I just call it my monster in the basement.
Now, do you keep it in your basement?
I work on them in the basement, but
So how long does it take you to make something like this?
hundreds of hours. When I started looking at the piece in here, it started to look a little bit more like a house. So I may try to put some house-type features in here.
Oh, this is a piece I've been working on. I like to call it Family Reunion. Look, you have Keith Kuntz and Gil Simmons and Laura Hutchinson and, oh look, even Teresa. Now, are the mutton chops a requirement to be part of the association?
Definitely.
So I have some work to do.
You're going to have to work on that.
Give me a few more years. So, and here's the stick. What do you think of my stick here, Teresa?
Wow, it's a walking stick, right?
A little shillelagh action. I don't really know, but yeah, walking stick I think is the proper terminology. So you hold on to that. It's a little gift for you.
Thanks. I always wanted one.
There it is. Hey, more fun coming up on the show. Take a peek.
Well, it's breast